What's going on, Sherwood Park, and welcome to another episode of What Sold in the Park last week. I'm your host, Justin Holubitsky. As always, if somebody else is filling in, then there's a cause for concern. This week's video is sponsored by the girls of Queen of Hearts, supporting Sherwood Park local small businesses. These girls do tons of giveaways, and I believe their next quarantined online market is May 9th and 10th. So check their Facebook page out. That's Queens of Hearts. That's Carly and Kelly there. So they take care of all that support for local small businesses, tons of giveaways, great content. So make sure you give those girls a like and a follow. This week we had 8 properties that sold, down from last week, but some good numbers. Days on market is down. We're not seeing like a 60-day gap from list price to sale price. So let's get into these properties right now. Oh, and before I do, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're really digging the Sherwood Park sold content. Let's go. All right, property number 1 here. We got a bungalow in Maplewood. List price $300, sale price $300. Days on market was 25. It's a 961 square foot bungalow. Had 2 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, built in 71. Next up here, we've got property number 2. We got another bungalow in Sherwood Heights, 1105 square feet. List price was $329,900. Ended up selling for $315,000. 13 days on the market, built in 1962. All right, Davidson Creek here, 1,245 square foot bungalow. List price $425,000, ended up selling for $405,000. Property was on the market for 43 days. And we have a 2-story here in Foxborough. It was a 1,500 square foot 2-story. List price was $421,900. Ended up selling for $408,000. 10 days on the market. Next up, property number 5 here. We have a 1,100 square foot 4-level split in Regency. List price was $445,707. Ended up selling for $444,000. 12 days on the market, built in 1998. Property number 6, this was a cool house, very original but meticulous here in Charlton Heights, right next to the bike path. List price was $492, ended up selling for $465,350. 36 days on the market for this guy, and it was a big squares here. So it was 1,857 square foot bungalow. The basement was massive. All right, property number 7 here in Craigavon, $489,000. Ended up selling for $471,000. It was a 2,000 square foot 2-story, built in 1991. And property number 8 here, we have an 1,896 square foot 2-story in Summerwood. List price $475,000. Ended up selling for list price of $475,000 in 12 days. And that is all she wrote. 8 properties this week, not a ton to report, but the nice thing to see here is the pricing is getting dialed in, so adjusting for the market, and it's not sitting on the market for another 60 days, right? We're getting offers within the first week of being on market here, so good sign. Sellers are adjusting their expectations and getting out in front of this thing, because when we start rolling into May, June, July, we're gonna have a lot more inventory hitting the market once they start loosening up these restrictions on people, and everyone's gonna feel more comfortable about having people potentially come through their home. So the home's gonna get on the market. So pricing is going to be so important. So we'll see you next week. And if you wanna sponsor next couple episodes here of What's Sold in the Park, I'm reaching out to small businesses. There's no cost, nothing at all. If you want to be a titled sponsor, just my way of giving back, giving a shout out to your business. And yeah, just love that opportunity. You can spread what you're doing during COVID. Anything special, let me know. Just hit me up in the comments below, shoot me a DM on Facebook, and I'd love to have you as a titled sponsor. So thanks again for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Much appreciated. Stay safe.